What's up, y'all? It's your boy JTMM, aka JustTenMoreMinutes, aka the Freaking 10, back again with more of the 25 Days of Tommy. Now, this has been a great journey, right? I mean, we're kind of closing in on the final days here on the 22nd. So it'll be interesting to see what other things he covers. But in all of this, what I've really seen is just this, I don't want to say another side of Tommy that we hadn't seen before in his other covers, because we've seen his personality, but it just shows A, how much Tommy enjoys the holidays, and B, how he can take a classic song and turn it into as if you heard it for the first time again. And that's what I've really enjoyed about this. You know, I admire Tommy not just as a vocalist, but the camera angles that he takes, the creativity within the song. I mean, there's just so much to appreciate about his skills that, you know, we look at and go, oh, that's a great video. But then you start thinking about all of the things that it takes to create that video. And I get it. I mean, there's some stuff that I'm just amazed by. So this song is a Swedish Christmas song. If I say the name, I'm going to butcher it. So please, I don't know Swedish at all. I think y'all understand. I don't speak a lot of foreign languages. Gläns Över Sjö Och Strand. Now, I know it's probably pronounced wrong. We'll hear Tommy say it, and I'll probably go, oh, yeah, okay. But please be gentle, as I'm not feeling 100%, if you can tell. But I'm interested to see, you know, I did pull up the English lyrics for it. So I know a little about what it's talking about, I guess you could say. But I do want to hear the actual Swedish version and just, you know, enjoy it. So with that being said, let's get to it.
Gläns över sjö och strand, stjärnan ur fjärran, du som i Österland tände som Herran, stjärnan från Betlehem leder ej bort men hem.
You know, here's what I love about Tommy, right? Number one, the settings that he puts this in. Now, I'm assuming this is like his local area at his house or his home. Seems like a lot of these are in, you know, what we would call apartments or flats. So it's interesting to see that environment compared to what we have here, but just the passion he puts behind it, the softness of the scene as he's singing this, right? He could be outdoors doing it, he could do it during the day, but at this nighttime, oh, it just puts that much more of an emphasis on the song.
Barnen och herrarna följa dig gärna, strålande sköna, strålande sköna, natt över Judaland, natt över Sion, borta vid Västerland, slaknar Orion, heden som sover trött, stjärna i öster.
Wow. You know, here's the thing. Again, the visuals tie in perfectly. And number one, where he lives looks very peaceful. The mere fact that he's able to walk around, you know, we view him as a superstar, but the mere fact he's able to just walk around without any problems tells me a lot about the culture compared to the culture here. If you know, the equivalent of Tommy was walking around in the US, he'd be swarmed, he'd be inundated with people just bugging the hell out of him, and it would get very annoying very quickly. And that's sad because he's just a person, right? That's the problem with America, is we value entertainment way too much over education and things like that. But that's a different topic. Now, I will look at the lyrics based on the translation that I found on a lyric translation, and it was done by a Swedish-Italian student, fluent in both English and Swedish, so, and currently living in Sweden. So these aren't ones that I just went into Google Translate and put over. So hopefully it comes across as well as I'm hoping. Shine over sea and shore. Shine over sea and shore, star in the distance. That in the Eastland, lit by the heron, star from Bethlehem, guides not away but home. The child and the moors follow you gladly, shining star, shining star. Night over Jewel Land, night over Sion, away by Westland, Orion goes out. Moors that sleep so well, the child that sleeps so sweet, wake up by wonderful chorus of voices, shine so wonderfully clear, star in the east. And I apologize for the voice. That's actually quite a beautiful song, even if the lyrics are not 100% accurate, which I'm thinking they're probably not. But also just the English translation, a lot gets lost in translation sometimes. Moors that sleep so well, the child that sleeps so sweet, wake up by wonderful chorus of voices. That's actually, I like that a lot. Interesting. It's interesting the different changes within that song. When I think about traditional Christmas songs, at least from a US perspective, you know, I equate this one kind of to, actually there's not really one I can compare to, because this one is very, I don't know if it's sung any faster elsewhere, or if Tommy's is kind of the consistent tempo. But I don't know that we have one that would be kind of this same kind of slower tempo like that. Silent Night would be the closest. That was really cool. I like that. All right, I'm going to end it so y'all don't have to hear my nasal voice switching back and forth. This was cool. I really like this. I actually do want to hear some other versions of it, just to see, you know, and then compare against Tommy's to see, did he change it? Did he do anything special other than just being Tommy and singing it amazingly? But that's going to do it. I'm going to go get some rest. Probably record a little bit more. It is early this morning. Trying to knock some out. I will see y'all very soon. Y'all know who I am, what I'm about. I'm JTMM. I'm out.